Hello there, fellows and fellowesses, and welcome to the newsreel. It's been a while since I've done one of these because, well, I haven't really had a suitable place to record for a few days because there's been men taking hammers to my bathroom. I'm not even going to explain that for you, you can work it out. First story today is that Hon, the MOBA game similar style to Dota and LoL, if you've played either of those, has announced that it is putting all of its champions on free-to-play in an attempt to catch up to the big people. It is not me saying they're better, LoL is bigger. That's a statistical fact. Not saying it's better. Don't hate me, Hon fanboys. Don't hate me. Apparently the reason they're doing this is to attempt to stop skewing the competitive scene and restricting people from doing certain game modes, and it's quite an interesting way, and if you haven't ever played one of these games, it's probably a good place to start off. Free-to-play games, this one now has all of its champions are free. So it could be interesting. If you have paid, though, don't worry. There are rewards going out. Refunds if you've bought any champions in the last 15 days. You get a specific skin or something, I think, if you had ever spent money on the game or on champions. So you will get some sort of recompensation. Which is good. So they're not just completely screwing over people who've paid money for it. Second story is actually two stories, both of which revolve around World of Warcraft, so I'll tell you them both in one thing, because I'm just that good, and I haven't stolen this from a Rock Paper Shotgun article. What? Who would accuse me of this? The first part is that the World of Warcraft movie, and yes, if you didn't know there was going to be a World of Warcraft movie, there's going to be a World of Warcraft movie. The original director who directed Spider-Man and Evil Dead, I'm not sure which Spider-Man, I haven't done that research yet, his name is Sam Raimi. He can no longer, unfortunately, direct the World of Warcraft movie, so they had to let him go, and in exchange they took on another director. So something will still be made, it just won't be made by him. In fact, they've added into the game a specific item called the Heart of the Nightwing. I have to read that off the page. And it will allow you to transform into an Obsidian Nightwing, which is a flying mount, which, if this picture is the thing, looks pretty awesome, not gonna lie. So if you're a World of Warcraft fan, track that down. And then I will log on as a newbie player and you can come fly me around. And the final story today is that the Deadpool game, which was announced over Comic-Con, is going to be written by the comic author, Daniel Way, who actually writes the Deadpool comics. So, it's a superhero video game that isn't about Batman, that could be good. Please. Please. If you don't know anything about Deadpool, he's a mercenary who has a similar ability to Wolverine in that he regenerates really fast, but it's also is more powerful than Wolverine's, so it actually drives him insane because his brain is constantly regenerating. Yeah. He's quite an interesting character, a bit of a moron, and there's an epic comic which has him fighting Wolverine to the death, and he drops a piano on Wolverine for fun. It's pretty cool. I would recommend you check it out. I will put a link to the trailer in the description below. Also, if you want to check out things like LOL and Hon, I will put my referral link to LOL in the description below. And if you train to a certain point, that means I get extra in-game stuff, which would make me very happy. And Hon is the one that's obviously just gone all free to play. So I'll put all that stuff in the description below. If you enjoyed this or have a positive or negative response, wow, I'm stealing quite heavily there. Comment section, like button, subscribe, do all that jazz. We've got other videos up on the channel now, which will include me and Rob getting pants scared off us playing Amnesia, and also Rob's Minecraft, and we're starting up a few new series in the near future. Aren't you intrigued? So go check all those out. Subscribing is obviously the easiest way to keep up with that. Follow us on Twitter, follow us on Facebook, da. With that, thank you. That is all, and I bid you all adieu.